Hello guys, I hope you all are doing fine, and in this video we will see that how we can put text on images. So I have already taken one image which is pingpong.jpg. Let me show you the image. This is the image pingpong.jpg, and we are going to put some text on it. So let's get started. So first of all, you must select the image on which you want to put text. So we are going to put text on the image which we have already taken. So this the function that we are going to use is cv2.putText. Okay, now the cv2.putText will return the image after putting text on it. So we are going to store that image in this same image file, same variable. Okay, we are going to change that image only. So the first parameter that it is going to take is the image itself. The second parameter that it is going to take is the text which you want to put on that image. So it is going to be, this is ping pong world, this is ping pong world. Okay, and the next thing that it is going to take is the origin. Basically, now I am going to tell you a bit about origin. It will not take much time. As you can see that this is an image, and this image is 626 into 626 image. Okay, so what that means, this, the width is 626 pixels and the height is also 626 pixels. So we need to select the coordinate. The coordinate starts from here, like 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and up to 626. Just look at my cursor. Okay, and from here the y-axis run 0 1 2 3 4 5 up to 626. So we want to select the coordinate. In order to select the coordinate at this particular moment in the beginning of this tutorial, we will guess the position. Suppose we want to put our text somewhere here, then we can select coordinate like 50 50. If we want something, if we want our text to be at the end of this video, at the end of this image, sorry, at the bottom right corner of this image, somewhere here, we will select like 500 into 500. Okay, so this is how we will just guess it for now. In maybe after 2 or 3 videos we will learn about matplotlib and we will understand then. Okay, so let me continue this. The coordinate I am going to give is 50 50. Okay, the coordinate I am going to give is 50 50. The next thing is the font face. Font face is basically font type. Now cv2 also have various fonts in its library, so we will take the font. We are going to store the font in font variable, cv2 dot font. Okay, so I am going to take the italic font, and we will pass this font here. Okay, so actually cv2.font italic will return the font type, and this font type we will store in this variable font, and we have passed here. You can also pass this function here, but I'll recommend you to just use a variable, because in future when you will work with lot of images, then you have to again and again pass the same thing. Instead you can create a variable. Okay, after font it is going to after the font, it will take, I think, font scale. Yes, it will take the font size. So we will take the font size as 2. Okay, font size is nothing but, I mean, the size of font. As you can see, the size of this code font is increasing. So this is the font scale. After font scale, it is going to take the color. Now it takes color in BGR format, that is BGR channel. You have to give the value for B, G and R channel, comma separated inside parenthesis. Okay, so you can give whatever you want. I am going to give 0 0 0 because I want a black text, black colored text on my image. And the next thing it is going to take is thickness. Thickness is actually optional, but you should give because it will be very thin. Then I am going to give maybe 4. Okay, thickness is 4, and after thickness it is going to take line type. Now see, you may think that it is needed to give the thickness, but you may think that why should we give line type, let it takes the default one. But there is a problem with default one. First of all, I'll just give a parameter here for the line type, and then I will explain you that why you must give. Okay, so cv2 dot line AA. Now let me tell you that there are 3 types of line type in CV2. The first one is line 8, the second one the first one is line 4, the second one is line 8, then and the third one is line AA. Okay, so out of these three, line AA is a anti-aliased line. Now what is an anti-aliased line? Anti-aliased line is a type of line which is smoothened by removing the staircase like pattern which is formed in other lines like line 8 and line 4. I'll tell you more about it after we just see the result. Okay, so what we need to do is cv2.im show, window name is going to be image, just name it whatever you want, and we are going to show image. Okay, now just run it. Okay, sorry, cv2.wait key is important, and not just cv2.wait key. Apart from cv2.wait key, we also need to destroy all the windows. This is important, always remember these things. Stop it. Okay, now we'll run this code. Okay, this is ping pong world. So actually our text was so long, so it did not fit in our image. So what we are going to do is we will just sort this. Instead of sorting this, we can just I think decrease the font size. Let's make it 0.5. Okay, and let's rerun this. Stop and rerun. So here's your font. Now it is very small. This is a problem, you have to check again and again that what is good. Okay, let's take one. I think now it will. Okay, so this is ping pong world. Okay, so as you can see, our font is on the image, and we successfully put text on the image. Okay, so now you can change the coordinate, you can put text somewhere else and all these things. But before I proceed to show you how you can put text on videos, I will show you that what exactly is the difference between CV2 line, what is the difference between anti-aliased and the aliased line. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, so I want you to have a look at this image which I have taken from some website. I'm sorry, I don't know the website name, but it is anti-aliasing Wu algorithm. I think I took it from Wikipedia. Yeah, I think I took it from Wikipedia. Okay, so as you can see on the left side, there is a normal image which is formed by line 8 or line 4 type, and the right side it is an anti-aliased image which is formed by line AA type. You can clearly see the difference. The difference is this, that the image on the left side is not that smooth, whereas the image on the right side is very smooth. So you clearly see the difference. And the second thing that I want to tell you is this, that this anti-aliased image, anti-aliased lines are actually formed by cutting off, you can say maybe cutting off or smoothing of the staircase like pattern which you can see in the left image. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand this. Now what I'm going to tell you that how you can put text on videos. Okay, so first we will take a video, and this time I'm going to take a video not from the webcam but the video that is already present in my directory. Okay, so if you remember in the previous video we have we saw how we can write videos. So one of the video that we created in the previous video, output.avi from the webcam, we are going to use that video. Okay, so output is equal to cv2 dot video capture cv2 dot video capture, and cv2 dot video capture, it is going to take the file name is output dot avi. Okay, now what we are going to do is, while WCI sorry not WCI but output is opened, if it is open, you know about all this code because I have already explained in the previous video, so I am going to write the code very quickly. Red frame is equal to our output dot red. Okay, so we got the frame, and now what we are going to do is Okay, so we got the frame. Now what we are going to do is we are going to put some text on our frame. So how we will put frame is equal to cv2 dot put text. Okay, so cv2 dot put text. So first is the image it is going to take, it is frame. The next thing that it is going to take is text. So let me tell you something. I think I should put the frame number. Okay, I'm going to put the number of frames that are just coming in the video. So we will declare a variable outside here. Let it be I is equal to 1. Okay, and we are going to put the frame as, okay, wait a minute. Okay, we should take it as text 1. Okay, but then it will not increment. So what should we do? Okay, wait a minute, let me think. Okay, I think we are good to go. 1, we will convert it to string str I. Okay, I think it will work. Yeah, it will definitely work. The origin that it is going to take is okay, so we don't know. We actually know. Actually my webcam outputs the video in 640 into 480. So what we will do, we will take 30 60. We will take 30 60 as the our coordinate. After coordinate it will take font type. So we will pass it like this, cv2 dot font italic. It is going to take font italic. After that font scale, so I am going to put font scale as maybe 2 will work. And after that it will take color, so color will be black. Okay, and after color it is going to take thickness, so I will pass 4 maybe, not 4, let's take 3. After that line type, so we already know that line type is cv2 dot line, wait a minute, line AA. Okay, we are done with all this, and now what we are going to do is we are going to increment I plus plus. Okay, I think it will not work here. I is equal to I plus 1. Oh sorry, I is equal to I plus 1. And the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to show this image, cv2 dot im show, and the window name is video, and the image that it is going to show is frame. Okay, now if cv2 dot wait key, okay, 1 millisecond for 1 frame is equal to ord, if we press E, then it should move out. Okay, it should break out of this loop. It should break out of this loop. Okay, one more thing, I think we should put here if return is true, because if return, now we need to indent all this. Okay, so and else we will simply break if it is not available. If the frame is not available, then why we should just input it. Okay, and I think I am so okay, we are good to go. We are going to run this and see what happens. Okay, we should destroy, I always forget this, we should also output dot release, we should release our input from where we are taking release, and we should also destroy all the windows. Okay, we are good to go. Let's run this code. What will happen? Okay, there's some problem. Invalid syntax is equal to ord. What is the problem with this? I'm unable to understand. Okay, sorry, I forgot to put the colon. It will definitely run. Actually the text is there, but the problem is that the text is we are unable to see the text because the text is black color text, and the text is actually we put the text on black pixels. Okay, we put, as you can see, again let me show you this again. The text is here, but we are unable to see this. Okay, let me do this again, and this time we will not change the coordinate, we will change the color. Let's change the color. let's change color to white. This is the white color. Okay, 255, 255, 255 is a white color. Let's see what happens now. As you can see, these are the frames. These are the total number of frames that are available in our image. Okay, now this video is already very long. It's 15-minute long video. Oh my god. So let me tell you something. I want to give you one exercise to do. What I want you to do is, I want you to take a video, okay, any video you want, and I want you to put the current date and current time on it. Okay, I'll give you a hint. You can use the date time module, okay, of Python, and you can put that text. It's very simple. Okay, I'll not show you in this video, maybe I'll show you in the next video if you say. Okay, thank you so much, have a nice day.